Welcome back to the course. In the last video, we had seen that how to set up the React Native Access icons. Now, in this video, we are going to see that how to build this bottom tab navigation. So as you can see that this is one of the most crucial stuff of our project, the bottom tab navigation. All right. So what we are going to do, we are going to create the bottom tab navigation in the React Native. To make the bottom tab navigation, I'm going to open my browser. Okay, and in the browser, what you have to search? You have to search React Native Navigation. Okay, and once you search React Native Navigation, open this website, React Navigation. After that, click on Read Docs. Once you click on Read Docs, you have to copy this first command, npm install React Navigation Native. So I'm going to copy this command. After that, I'm going to stop my emulator, and here I'm going to paste this command. Okay, let me make this size bigger so you guys can see it. Okay, and once you install the React Navigation Native, you have to copy the next command, which is this is the next command, React Native Screen and React Native Safe Area Context. So I'm going to copy this command and I'm going to paste it here. Okay, so we have installed these packages as well. Now after that, you have to scroll down, and here you can see that we have to wrap our root app component with the navigation container. All right, so I'm going to copy this whole code by clicking it here. After that, I'm going back to the app.txs component, and here I'm going to delete this whole code. All right, and I'm going to paste that code. Awesome. Now after that, what you have to do next, you have to click on Hello React Navigation. Okay, here you can see that you can install the stack navigation. Okay, but we are going to install the tab navigation. All right, so we're going to ignore this and we're going to click on this tab navigation. After that, you have to copy this command, npm install React Navigation bottom tabs. After that, go back to the terminal and paste this command. Okay, it will install the bottom tab navigation. After that, let's go back to the browser, and here you can see that there is some boilerplate code of bottom tab navigation. All right, so I'm going to copy this whole code by clicking it here. Once you clicked it, let's go back to the VS Code. After that, I'm going to claim this whole code. Okay, and I'm going to paste this copied code. Okay, so here you can see that that's all the code. Okay, let me again do undo. So I'm going to copy this code. Okay, and I'm going to just paste it here for you guys so you guys can see it. Awesome. After that, we're gonna again rebuild our app. Okay, so while rebuilding this app, it will gonna take some seconds. Okay, so let me explain you all this stuff while this app is rebuilding, what we had done so far, so you guys doesn't make many mistake and to building this bottom tab navigation. All right, so let me explain you once more. First of all, we went to the getting started. After that, we had installed this package called npm install React Navigation Native. Okay, and after that, let me press the A meanwhile. Once I install this React Navigation Native, I install this package, npm install React Native Screen and React Native Safe Area Context. If you're using Expo, so you guys can go ahead with this command, but we are using CLI right now. After that, we went to this tab navigation. Okay, and inside this tab navigation, we had copied this command npm install React Navigation bottom tabs. All right, and we had just copied this code and replaced the app.jsx component. Awesome. Now after this, once the app get built, you can see that it will show these screens. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to render this code. Okay, so if you see that here we are having a two component. The first component, like, okay, let's read this whole code meanwhile. So here we are importing the React, we are importing the text view, navigation container, we are importing that, and after that we are also importing the create bottom tab navigator from the React Navigation bottom tabs. Okay, after that we had created two components. The first component is called home screen. Like we had not, we will remove this, but I'm just explaining this whole code for you guys. After that, we are having a setting screen, as you can see that, and after that we are having const tab and create bottom tab navigator. So we are initializing a tab. Okay, and after that we are having a navigate, we are having our root app component, and here we are having a navigation container, and after that inside this navigation container we are having tab.navigator and and after that inside the tab.navigator we are having tab.screen, and the home screen and the settings screen. So whatever screens you need, you guys can define it. Okay, so how many screens do we need? Let's see on the Figma, and let's make that all the screens. So the first screen is called home screen, and the second screen is called discovery screen or explore screen, you guys can call it. I'm gonna call it discover, and after that we're gonna have a like screen. Okay, so let's make this all the screens quickly. So I'm gonna click on app.tsx. After that, let's click on the folder and let's create one folder called source. Okay, inside the source directory, I'm going to create another folder that is called screens. Okay, and inside this screens directory, we're gonna create three components. The first component is called home screen.tsx. Okay, and how do we gonna create this component? We're gonna create this component just by pressing R and FES, React Native Default Export Style Sheet component. I'm gonna press hit enter, so it will create a component. Awesome. Now after this, we're gonna create another component that is called discover screen. Discover screen.tsx. Alright, and I'm gonna press R and FES, React Native Default Functional Export along with the style sheet, and I'm gonna press enter. Okay, so you guys can see that it has created the discover screen as well. After that, we're gonna create the next screen that is called like screen.tsx, and I'm gonna paste R and FES. Okay, and here you can see that we had created this all the component. Okay, this all the screens which we need throughout our application, like screen and so on. All right, so I'm gonna close all these folders for now, and I'm gonna go inside the app.tsx, and here you guys can see that we are able to see a two bottom tab navigation. The first one is called home and the second one is called settings. All right, so here you can see that the boilerplate code is there. So I'm gonna just remove this whole boilerplate, this home component and the setting component. Okay, so I'm gonna just remove this. After that, I'm gonna import this home screen which we had created. So I'm gonna import the home screens from the source directory. Okay, and the next screen is called, okay, let's make it home like this, capital casing, and we're gonna have called discover screen, and I'm gonna call this like this, home screen. Okay, so I follow this pattern. That's that's a consistency pattern while writing the component name or while writing the route name. After that, we're gonna have another another tab that is called like screen. So I'm gonna make it like screen, and I'm gonna import like screen. All right, so here you guys can see that we are having a home screen, discover screen, and the like screen. Here you can see that we are having a header component as well. Okay, by default header component. I don't want this header component. How can I get rid of this? Okay, we can get rid of this very easily. We have one props called screen options. You have to hit enter screen options, and after that you have to add another object. Inside this object, you have to write a property called header shown as a false. Okay, and I just make it header shown as a false. Now you guys can see that the header has been get removed from the UI. Okay, and after that we have to add a custom icon. Okay, at all the places. How we can add it? It's too straightforward. That is called tab bar icon. Okay, we gonna have a props called options. So inside this options property, we are having called a tab bar icon. Okay, and inside this tab bar icon, we have to render a component like this. Okay, and I'm gonna use some icons. The first icon could be, which is the first icon I'm gonna use? Let me see the Figma. This is the home icon we need. All right. So how we can get this home icon? We have to search React Native Vectors Icons directory. Once you search React Native Vectors Icon directory, open this GitHub page. Okay, and after that you have to search here home. So I'm gonna search home. So let me search the home, and here you can see that a different icon. So I'm gonna use this feather icon, which is looking good for me. And how we can use it? So as you guys already know to use this, okay, first you have to import that icon. All right, so I'm gonna just import the icon. So I'm gonna write icons, and here import feather from React native vectors icon slash feather. Awesome. Now after that, you have to copy this name, and here you have to write the name. The name is what? The name is home. We had seen this, the name is home. All right. Now after that, you will get some props here. Okay, the first props will be color, and after that you will get props is a focused, and the next props is called what? The size. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna, instead of like focus size, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just spread as a rest. Okay, and I'm gonna just spread it out there. Okay, rest like this, spreading this. So whatever the state, like we can pass manually, like let me explain you this so you guys make sense, understand. So we can get the color, size, and the focused. Okay, and we can manually pass it like this. Color will be like this, my bad. Color will be this color, and size will be this size. But we can use that as props as well, like which I was mentioning. And after that, let me explain you one more thing. So I'm gonna write here focused, but no, I'm not gonna use focus. Why we need focus property here? Okay, now if you ask me, sir, how we can pass this color? How we can pass this color? So we can pass this color how? Let me explain you. This is called tab bar active tint color. Okay, we can pass red. If I pass red, so by default it went red, but you can see that rest of icon are the same color, existing color. Okay, so this is how, like the color props will take the color from here. All right, so we can make it much more simple and readable like this. Okay, before that, if you want to change some icon, let's suppose if focus is true, let's suppose if you are focused, so you can change the icon just by like this. If home is true, then render some other icon. Like suppose I want to render something like arrow kind of feather icon, so I'm going to use feather. And let's suppose if something is focused, just for learning purpose, I'm telling to you guys how we can use it. Okay, my bad. Okay, let's suppose if the object is focused, like let's suppose if this icon is focused, so it's gonna be home is like it's gonna be arrow of circle. You can achieve this. This is the property. This is the use case of focused. Another could be like you can perform another stuff, like if focus is true, then you can increase the font size. That's totally up to you. All right, I think this makes sense. Let me know, guys, if you have any question on this. Just drop me on chat. All right, now after that, let's move to the another icon. So again, we're gonna do very simpler. Okay, and let's make it readable manners. Format this code so you guys can look into it later easily. Okay, so yeah, and here you can see that quick fix, auto fix all problems. All right, now after this, you can see that we have to also add icon to the next discover screen. Or we can add it again, options, and inside these options we have called tab bar icon. My bad, tab bar icon, tab bar icon. Oh gosh. Okay, let's do one thing. I'm gonna just copy this whole code for now quickly to save our time. I'm gonna just copy this code, and here I'm gonna replace it. All right, and same for this stuff. Okay, and here you can see that we are having the same icon. Okay, now let's update all the icons. To update the icon, the first icon which I want, that is called discover. Discover. Okay, not something relevant, so we're gonna search for globe. Okay, and we're gonna use this feather globe icon. So I'm gonna copy this, and I'm gonna use here the like globe. Okay, and the next screen, the next icon which I want, that is called heart or like. Let's suppose if I search like, no, not like, let's search heart icon, and I'm gonna use this feather heart icon. So let me copy this heart name, and I'm gonna replace it here, heart. And this is looking crazy. All right, now after this, if you see on the Figma, we are having this background color. Okay, so how we can make this background color? And the first color which I want, This is called black color. So how we can identify this color? Let me identify that color so we are on the right track. So I'm going to make a one square, and after that let me click on this and let me choose the color. What is the exactly color? This is the black color. I'm the correct. All right. So how we can make this color? First of all, inside the source directory, I'm going to create one another folder called theme. Inside the theme, I'm going to make a folder called index.ts. Okay, I'm going to call export const colors. Okay, and inside this color, I'm going to call as a black. Okay, and you can call it like whatever color. I'm going to call it primary. Also works, I think. Maybe primary. Okay, I'm gonna call it primary for now, and after that we're gonna have called export const theme, and inside this I'm gonna call this color, and I'm gonna call this export default. Okay, export default theme. Okay, and I'm gonna make a mistake once. What is the mistake exactly? Okay, okay, got it. I'm gonna just make a normal export const theme, and here we have colors. So here we can have a color font size as well, like export const font size, and here we can define the font size as well. We'll do it later. First, for now, we're gonna just define the colors. Okay, and here how we can import it. So we can import these colors like this. Import colors from how we can theme. Okay, do we have a source directory? No. Okay, we have source directory, source directory. Inside the source we're gonna go to the theme. Okay, and here you can see that we are having colors. Okay, and after that okay, colors is declared but its value never read. Okay, now to add the tab bar background color, what we gonna do, we're gonna add one property. Like we have called one property that is called tab bar style. Okay, inside the tab bar style we're gonna define the background color. So I'm gonna write background color, and it's gonna be colors dot primary, and let's check it out. It works. Awesome, it's looking great. All right, now after that we're gonna define this color, tab bar active color and tab bar inactive color. So how we can define that? Let me explain you that. First of all, here I'm gonna make this called active tab color. Okay, and it's the active tab color. If you check on the Figma, I had one creator colors object. Okay, this is the active color object. So I'm gonna just copy this color code and I'm gonna replace it here. Awesome. Now I'm gonna have another key that is called active tab color. Okay, and active tab color is this one, inactive tint color. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this color code and I'm gonna replace it here. So you guys can see that this is a white color and this is similar to white color. All right, and after that here I'm gonna add tab bar active. Okay, tab bar active tint color. Inactive tint color will be what? Colors dot inactive tab color. All right, now after that we're gonna have tab bar active color. Okay, tab bar active color. Okay, why it's not looking like tab bar? Okay, let me try once more. Tab bar active tint color. Okay, and this will be colors dot active tab bar, and it's still like oh, got it. Like I had already defined this property tab bar active tint color, so I'm gonna remove this code from the top, and that's why like it was causing an error for me. All right, and this is looking crazy. What do you think, guys? This is looking awesome. Now if you see on the Figma, we don't need this this label from the bottom. So how we can remove this? We can easily remove this by having one property that is called tab bar shown label as a false. All right, now let's check it out. Wow, this is looking crazy now. Crazy, guys, crazy. So in this video, what we had achieved, guys, we had achieved you know, this all the stuff like how we can make this basically how we can make bottom tab navigation. So if you want to make it more customizable, you can make it, and if you can make it like tab bar icon. Okay, let me try tab bar icon style. You can pass it like, and if you want to pass icon style, like it could be like size will be maybe 20. Let's try if this works. Okay, not works. Let me try whatever the properties are here, and to string size, font size, maybe let's try with the font size. I'm not sure that it really works. And if I make it 40, no, this not works. So we can have like, you know, much more properties. You can define it. That's totally up to you guys. And yeah, that's all in this video. Okay, but before that, before summarizing this video, let me summarize this all, you know, complete video, and after that we will move on to the next topic. So what I had done, first of all I installed this navigation. I set up this navigation setup. After that, I had set up the tab navigation. As you can see that I already repeated in this video. After that, I went to the app.tsx, and we had just test the code and we understand the code. And after that, I had created one screen directory, and there I created all the component with the help of that extension just by pressing the RNFES. Inside, after that, I created one theme object, and here we had defined a color object. I had one like, you know, created this object because we're gonna keep track of this whole stuff here instead of like putting it manual values, so it can save our time in future. All right. And after that, here we had defined like this sequence of options, like head s1 is a false, and tab bar style, like, you know, background color is a colors.primary, tab bar active print color is colors.inactive print color. And here one more thing which I just want to, like, you know, we are importing the colors from the source theme. Okay, and like we are importing the colors from there. And apart from that, yeah, that's a simple straightforward, like we are defined the name and so on. Okay, and if you want to increase the font size of this icon, you guys can increase. And yeah, I think there should be a property which I'm not able to find it out right now. You guys can find it out, and we're gonna catch up in the next video. So yeah, that's all in this video, guys. If you have any questions, just let me know. And for the code, I had also dropped the link of this code in the description box, so you guys can check it out. All right. And yeah, so we're gonna check this stuff. So we had built the bottom tab navigation in this video, and in the next video, what we're gonna do, we're gonna start the custom font families. Like we're gonna start working on this home screen. And if you see this is the awesome text looking. So we're gonna see that how we can use custom font family. So first of all, in the next video, we will do the font family setup, and after that, we're gonna start the home screen UI. So if you guys facing any issue, you can drop me an email, you can drop me in chat, anywhere. Just hit me there. Like, just hit me if you guys facing any issue. So yeah, that's all in this video, guys. We will catch up in the next video. Thank you. Bye.